What's going on, peeps? Derek here, bringing you back with a brand new episode of Top 10 Tuesdays. This week we're doing Italian horror films that we all love. I just want to give a few honorable mentions out before I start this list. Cannibal Holocaust won't be on my list for just the main fact is my copy is actually at my girlfriend's house, and I like to show my editions off when I do these Top 10 Tuesdays. So if I did have it on me at this point, it probably would make the list, guys. Also, since I have Suspiria in the background there, as you can see, I have the old Anchor Bay limited edition with the 3 discs standing up there. I like Suspiria. It's actually not my favorite of Argento's work. I like a lot of his other films I actually don't own. One will make the list I actually do love. It's actually a really good film. I hope it's on some other of the cast lists. But I do like Suspiria. That's why I put it in the background there. Another film in the corner, in the left there, Sonno Profondo. That's a newer type giallo film. It's a silent. Well, it's mostly silent. There's a few like dialogue. It's in Italian. It's only like an hour long. It's short. I actually really enjoy that one. I do recommend that. And also, if you hear the music in the background, I threw in Caliber 9 for like background music. If you like Italian cinema, you gotta check out like the Italian crime stuff. I'm giving an honorable mention to Italian crime films, like the work of like Fernando Di Leo, who directed Caliber 9, or Enzo G. Cassarelli. Def check out like some Italian crime cinema. And we got the Lucio Fulci box set from Severin in the middle. Love all those films, but I picked a few of my other favorite Fulci films for this. I want to give an honorable mention to Severin and that awesome box set that they made. With some awesome films in it. Alright guys, let's get into this list. At number 10, we have Nightmare City by Umberto Lenzi. This is like a infected people type film. People kind of misconceptionate that this is a zombie film, but even Lenzi, like, I heard the story like Tarantino was like saying like, yeah, Nightmare City is one of my favorite zombie films of all time, and Lenzi is like, it's not a zombie film, it's a infected people film. Yeah, Nightmare City is an awesome film. It actually grew on me over the years. When I first watched it, I was like, because I'm not gonna spoil the ending for you guys, but the ending is really like hit or miss with a lot of people. I'm not gonna lie. When they first watch it, it grew on me after years. It's actually one of my favorite Lenzi films now. Awesome film if you like cheesy infected people / zombie films. Nightmare City at number 10. At number 9, we have Lamberto Bava's giallo classic, A Blade in the Dark. This movie, when I first watched, the cool thing about this, it's like a film within a film, because a bunch of the people that, like the main characters, are like working on a film. Like the main guy you follow is like a composer, I think. I haven't watched it in a while. And he's working on this film, and they show scenes from that film too. And there's like these brutal murders happening around him, like in this house. Yeah, this is an awesome giallo. I like the score to it. Michel Soavier, the Italian director, he actually makes an appearance in this film. Blade in the Dark at number 9. At number 10, I can't talk today. At number 8, we got, actually, I got a Michel Soavier film at number 8. Cemetery Man. I love this movie. It's a great, like, zombie movie in my opinion. Rupert Everett does an amazing job in his role. I don't even really care for Rupert Everett as an actor. Like, all of his other work, like, I know he does, like, a lot of, like, I knew from, like, watching my sisters using, like, My Best Friend's Wedding and stuff. Julia Roberts movie. Cemetery Man's awesome flick, great special effects, gore. The chick in it is wicked hot too. I forget her name. Anna Falalchi, yeah, she's beautiful. Cemetery Man. That's at number 8. Number 7, we got Lucio Fulci's Zombie. Classic zombie film. This movie started the whole Italian zombie craze. Wicked good flick. Zombie. At number... where are we? 6. I got for you guys Argento's Deep Red. I love this giallo from Argento. I know Arrow's releasing the 4K version of this. I actually just picked this up. I've seen it before. I only seen the English version though. I'm kind of interested to check out the Italian version because the Blue Underground Blu-ray actually has the Italian version of the film on it, which is a little longer, so I'm kind of interested. Deep Red. Awesome Goblin score, by the way, in Deep Red. Alright, that was at number 6. At number 5, we got Demons, another Lamberto Bava classic from the 80s. This one he co-made with Argento. Argento produced it and wrote the screenplay with Bava. I love this flick. Awesome, like, effects. Actually, the same guy who did the effects for Cemetery Man did the effects for Demons and Demons 2. I'm actually interested to check out that new Mortius, I think it's called. The new Italian film that was banned in Italy from Synapses releasing it. It's the same guy who did the effects for all those films, like Demons and Cemetery Man. He actually does the effects for that one too, which is interesting. Can't wait to check that battle area out. Demons at number 5. At number 4, we actually got a film I just watched recently. It surprised the hell out of me because it was like the whole landscape of it and the score and everything about it. Spasmo, another Umberto Lenzi makes the list. If you haven't seen this yet or bought it, I do highly recommend this. It's a great release by Scorpion. When I first listened to Ennio Morricone's score at the beginning with at the credits, I was like, wow, I knew I was gonna love it. I love the story of this one. I'm not gonna spoil anything because people have to see Spasmo to actually. I do recommend it though. Spasmo at number 4. Alright, we get to the granddaddy of them all, Mario Bava. Making a double hitter in this list. Foreshadowing. Blood and Black Lace. This is an awesome giallo. One of the best in my opinion. Yeah, if you haven't seen Blood and Black Lace, I highly recommend you grab the Arrow. If you don't want to grab the Steelbook, because I know it's kind of like... Actually, I paid for this with my Arrow points. I got a few dollars off of it. But I do recommend you grab the Arrow Blood and Black Lace. Awesome transfer. Have you seen Suspiria and how Suspiria was with colors? I think Argento actually took how Bava did with Blood and Black Lace. The colors pop, all the reds, yellows, blues. Blood and Black Lace at number 3. At number 2, we got another Mario Bava film. The Bay of Blood. Bay of Blood. This is an awesome edition by Arrow. It has the cover, alternative cover. It goes by many names, this film. I know from when I used to watch it, Twitch from the Deafener, but it also goes from Bloodbath. Bay of Blood. There's a few other titles I think for. If you like a fan of slasher films, you have to check out Bay of Blood. It actually, in my opinion, a lot of slashers were influenced from this film. In particular, there's a few scenes from like Friday the 13th Part 2 that actually mirror like actual death scenes that happen in this film, which is just weird because when you watch Bay of Blood and you never saw it and you saw all those films, you're like, holy crap, I've seen this all before. Like I actually did a voicemail on my buddy Moods and Double Shot Jays and podcasts for their 50th episode. And my pick for like the most influential film in the last 50 years was A Bay of Blood, because we wouldn't have the slasher genre without it, because it set the milestones for what would come in the future. Bay of Blood, awesome film. I definitely recommend the Arrow version. As you can see, it's region free. There's the A, B, C. I paid like $13 on Amazon UK for that. Definitely recommend it. There's the Kino version. I like Kino and everything, but their version's like bare bones compared to this. Look at the features on that. And plus it's cheaper too, because I know Kino's having their sale, but it's for like their new label, the Kino Classic Studios. And so Bay of Blood's not one of them, and so it's like still like $19, $18 I've seen it for on Amazon and other stores. So I do recommend you grab the Arrow Blue. And last but not least, you think I wouldn't have another one of the Gates of Hell? I wouldn't have thrown one in there, but I had to. The Beyond. Awesome edition by Grindhouse. When I first watched this years ago, I was like, holy crap. I love the atmosphere of this. Like the whole story. Like, I'll show you the edition. Comes with the soundtrack by Fabio Frezzi, great composer. Like the whole scenery and atmosphere of The Beyond is just amazing. Great performances by Katarina McCall and David Warbeck. Rest in peace. He was a great like genre actor. I've seen him in a lot of films. I remember him from like Twins of Evil, the Hammer film, and he was also in Fulci's The Black Cat, which is getting released by Arrow, and this awesome like Black Cat box set. I can't wait for that. Even though I own a copy of The Black Cat already from Blue Underground, I'm pumped for that Sergio Martino film that I never seen. I think a lot of people are. Yeah, The Beyond. At number 1. That's my list for Italian horror, guys. A lot of mixtures. This is not like a official list. This is like personal, like ones I watch in my collection over and over again. I watched Spasmo like 3 times since I bought it. It's becoming like one of my favorite films. I do recommend you grab that. And also those in the background. Awesomeness. If you hear that score from, I think, who does the, I know a famous composer does the score for Caliber 9. If you like it, crime flicks like The Godfather, I do recommend Fernando Di Leo. Awesome director, does some awesome work. Yeah. So that's my top 10, guys. Don't forget to check out all the other peeps videos. Mood 616, Zach Movie Guy 666, Matt at You and Your Horror Movies, Kyle the Horror File, Double Shot J, W Doubles. That's it, guys. Peace out.